Thank you very much. Russia is fake news. This is fake news put out by the media.
On the leaks, is it fake news or are these real leaks?
Well, the leaks are real. You're the one that wrote about them and reported it. I mean, the leaks are real. You know what they said. You saw it. And the leaks are absolutely real. The news is fake. And so much of the news is fake. So one thing that I felt it was very important to do, and I hope we can correct it. This is nobody I have more respect for. Well, maybe a little bit, but than reporters, than good reporters. I have nothing to do with Russia. I told you, I have no deals there. I have no anything. Now, when WikiLeaks, which I had nothing to do with, comes out and happens to give, they're not giving classified information. They're giving stuff, what was said in an office about Hillary cheating on the debates, which, by the way, nobody mentions. Nobody mentions that Hillary received the questions to the debates. Can you imagine, seriously, can you imagine if I received the questions? It would be the electric chair. Okay? He should be put in the electric. You would even call for the reinstitution of the death penalty. Okay? Maybe not you. Yes, we'll do your next one. I'll do it.
I just want to get on the table. Very simply, you said today that you had the biggest electoral margin since Ronald Reagan, with 304, 306 electoral votes. In fact, President Obama got 365. The President Obama 332, and George H.W. Bush 426 when he won as president. So why should Americans trust?
Well, no, I was given that information. I was just given a very, very big margin.
I guess my question is, why should Americans trust you when you accuse the information they receive of being fake when you're providing information that's...
Well, I don't know. I was given that information. I've seen that information around. How many times do I have to answer this question?
Can you just say
Russia
yes or no
is
on
a
it?
ruse. I know you have to get up and ask a question, so important. Russia is a ruse. I have nothing to do with Russia. Haven't made a phone call to Russia in years. Don't speak to people from Russia. Not that I wouldn't. I just have nobody to speak to. President Putin called me up very nicely to congratulate me on the win of the election. He then called me up extremely nicely to congratulate me on the inauguration, which was terrific. And the crime, and the gangs, and the drugs. You know the word tone. The tone is such hatred. I'm really not a bad person. No, but the tone is such... I do get good ratings. The tone is such hatred. Donald Trump rants and raves at the press. I'm not ranting and raving. I'm just telling you, you're dishonest people. But I'm not ranting and raving. I love this. I'm having a good time doing it. But tomorrow the headlines are going to be Donald Trump rants and raves. I'm not ranting and raving. I am the least anti-Semitic person that you've ever seen in your entire life. Number 2, racism. The least racist person. In fact, we did very well relative to other people running as a Republican. Quiet. See, he lied about he was going to get up and ask a very straight, simple question. So, welcome to the world of the media.
Are you gonna include the CBC, Mr. President, in your conversations with your urban agenda, your inner city agenda, as well as?
Am I going to include?
Are you going to include the Congressional Black Caucus and the Congressional?
Well, I
Hispanic
would. I tell you what. Do you want to set up the meeting? Do you want to set up the meeting?
No.
Are they friends of yours? Well, good. Set up the meeting.
I know some of them, but I'm sure.
Let's go. Set up a meeting. I would love to meet with the Black Caucus. I think it's great. The Congressional Black Caucus. I think it's great.